Okay, this is a goofy thing, I guess. What I'm going to do is take the 1998 season without a team. I'm the commissioner, and I'm just going to let it run week by week, keeping track of the standings just to see what happens. So, first we got to get to the season. Let's do its little things here. Looks like the Yankees won 1911 in spring training. So did the San Diego Padres, the two teams that actually did meet in the World Series in real life. So, where are we? It's March 31st. Okay, we're going to play till next week. And the Toronto Blue Jays lead the New York Yankees by 1.5 game on April 6th. The Detroit Tigers are game and a half up on Minnesota Twins and the Chicago White Sox. And the Seattle Mariners lead their division. The Braves and Mets are tied. The Astros and Cubs are tied. And the Los Angeles Dodgers are half game up on Giants and Padres. We will play one more week. Okay, the Yankees. Ooh, yes. The Yankees have gone 8-2 the first 10 games. They're a game and a half up on the Jays and Orioles and Red Sox. Tigers are leading. The Rangers are leading. The Braves are leading. The Cubs are leading, and the Giants are leading. Okay, as we follow along, see what's going to happen in the next week. So on April 20th, the Yankees and the Blue Jays have a weird little miss. Yankees got a better percentage, but it looks like the Blue Jays are up by half a game. Tigers are still in front. Mariners, the Mets, the Brewers and Astros, and the Giants. So let's play the next week. I know if you don't want to follow this, it's okay. It's going to be in single watch videos, not in the OOTP 1998 folder. Okay. Now, the 27th of April, the Toronto Blue Jays have a game and a half lead. The Tigers, Mariners, Braves, Astros, and Pirates are tied, and the Giants all lead. Okay, this should bring us into May. And the Yankees have flipped the switch and having a game and a half on the Blue Jays. Tigers and Indians are tied. The Mariners, the Braves, the Astros, Pirates, and Cubs are all tied in the NL Central, and the Giants are leading. Play the next week. This should bring us into May, further into May. Okay, the Yankees have a 2.5 game lead. The Indians a game and a half. Mariners game and a half. Braves 5.5. Cardinals, or the Astros have a game and a half lead over the Cardinals, Pirates, and Cubs. And the Dodgers have a game and a half lead over the Giants. This is kind of weird, but on we go. Next week. Okay, it's May 18th. The Yankees have extended their lead to 5.5 games. Tigers and Indians are tied. Mariners are got a 2.5 game lead over the Angels. The Braves have 5.5 game lead over the Mets. The Astros are alone in the Central, and the Dodgers are alone in the West. Next week should bring us to the closing of May 25th. Yankees have a 6 game lead now over the Red Sox, though. Tigers are back in full control of the AL Central. Mariners, Braves, Astros, and Dodgers. This should bring us into June. June 1st. Yankees have a 4.5 game lead on the Red Sox. Indians, Mariners, Braves, Astros, Dodgers. Further into June. Okay, it's June 8th. The Yankees have a 5.5 game lead for the Red Sox. Indians, Mariners, Braves, Astros, Dodgers. Let's go to the middle of June. So all you're going to see is standings. I'm not going to get into anything else until we get to the playoffs, maybe. Okay, the Yankees 5.5 over the Blue Jays now. Indians, Rangers, Braves, Astros, Dodgers. Who's the best team in baseball right now? The Yankees. And the best team in the National League would be the Braves. Okay, now let's go into the second half of June. Okay, the Yankees have a 3 game lead over the Red Sox. They're kind of stuttering a little bit. The Indians have extended their lead. The Rangers, the Braves, the Astros have extended their lead. And the Diamondbacks have taken the lead in the NL West. Let's get to the end of June. This is just to show how this can vary from playthrough to playthrough. Okay, the Yankees are down to a 1 game lead over the Red Sox. Indians have pulled out a 7.5 game lead on the White Sox and Tigers. The Rangers have a healthy lead. The Braves have a healthy lead over the Phillies. Astros have a healthy lead over the Cardinals. And the Dodgers are half game over the Diamondbacks. Let's go into July. Okay, it is July 6th. The Yankees have a 2 game lead over the Red Sox. The Indians have a 6.5 game lead over the Tigers. The Rangers are leading in their division. The Braves have an 11.5 game lead over the Phillies. And in fact, are the best team in baseball right now. Astros have a 12.5 game lead over the Cardinals. And the Dodgers are still sticking it with the NL West. So we'll go further into July. We're just about the 13th, I think. Yes. Yankees 2 games. Indians, the Rangers, the Braves. Hold on. Braves, the Astros, Diamondbacks, and Dodgers are tied. Let's go into further into July. Yankees, Indians, Rangers, Braves, Astros, Diamondbacks on July 20th. See how it goes now. Yeah, the Yankees have a slightly better lead. Indians, Rangers, Braves. Wow, the Braves are doing really well in this playthrough. The Astros and the Diamondbacks. So let's finish July and get into August. So the Yankees have extended their lead to 5 games. Indians, Rangers, the Atlanta Braves have got a 20.5 game lead over the Phillies, the Houston Astros, and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Okay, further into August, things are beginning to get a little real for some teams. Braves. Let's see. Okay, the Yankees did really well. They went 9-1. They got an 8 game lead over the Red Sox. Indians, Rangers are doing real well. They got a 15 game lead. Their magic number is down to 32. Wild card right now is Boston. I believe there was only the one wild card back then. Atlanta Braves have a 20.5 game lead over the Mets. Their magic number is 26. Astros 10.5 game lead. Diamondbacks 3.5 game lead. Let's go further into August. 1 week at a time. Okay, the Yankees have further extended. They got a 9.5 game lead over the Red Sox. Indians have a 7.5 game lead. Texas Rangers have a 14.5 game lead. Braves 19.5. 21 game magic number for them. Astros 8. And the Diamondbacks have a 1.5 game lead over the Padres. So things are gonna, I wonder if basically any of these teams blows their big leads. So it's the 17th of August, we'll do another week. Okay, the Yankees have an 11.5 game lead, the Indians a 9.5, the Rangers a 13.5, and the Red Sox are still in the wild card. They got a 2 game lead on that. The Braves, 20 games over the Mets with a 13 magic number. The Astros and the Diamondbacks. The wild card right now is tied between the Padres and the Mets. Okay. So it's the 24th. We'll finish off August. Okay. August 31st. The Yankees have hit 90 wins, 11.5 game lead. Magic number is 17. The Cleveland Indians have an 11.5 game lead. Magic number is 16. Texas Rangers have a 14.5 game lead. Magic number of 13. Okay. And the Red Sox still holding on to their lead for the wild card. Over in the NL, the Braves have a 5 game magic number, 21 game lead over the Mets. The Astros have a 12 game lead over the Cubs, magic number of 14. And the Diamondbacks have a 4.5 game lead over the Padres and magic number of 21. And the Padres and Mets are still tied for the wild card in the National League. Okay, let's go into September. Okay, the Yankees, magic number is 12. They got a 10.5 game lead. Cleveland's is 6. They got a 15 game lead. Texas Rangers is 6. They have a 15.5 game lead. Boston's got a 6 game lead for the wild card spot. Atlanta has clinched an NL East with a 20 game lead. They're 96 wins. Houston has the magic number 10 with a 10.5 game lead over the Cardinals. Diamondbacks have extended their lead to 6.5, and magic number is 13, and the Mets are leading for the wild card. Okay, it is September 7th. Let's go to the 14th. Okay, Yankees have a magic. They have clinched a playoff spot. They have a magic number of 5 with 98 wins. Odds are pretty good they'll hit 100 wins at least. Indians have a magic number of 3, 12.5 game lead. That's a pretty good chance the Indians will be going to the playoffs. The Rangers have clinched the AL West. They're going to the playoffs. They have 93 wins. Red Sox have a 7-game lead over the Blue Jays for the wild card in the American League. Atlanta Braves are still clinched the NL East. Houston Astros have a magic number of 2, and the Diamondbacks have a magic number of 6. The Giants have a slim margin over the Padres and Dodgers for the wild card. So it is September 14th. We'll play to the 21st. The Yankees clinched the AL East, and they did hit 100. They got 101 wins. They've clinched by no means the margin they did in real life. The Indians clinched with 91 wins. They're going to the playoffs. Texas is clinched with 98 wins. And the Red Sox have a magic number of 3 to clinch the wild card. Over in the NL, Atlanta, of course, is clinched. Houston, of course, is clinched. And the Diamondbacks have clinched a playoff spot. Their magic number is 1 over the Padres. Padres have the 2-game lead for the wild card. So what we're going to do is the 21st of September. So we're going to play next week. That would bring it to the 28th, but regular season ends on the 27th, and the playoffs begin on the 29th. So final standings for the regular season. New York Yankees 106 wins. Cleveland Indians 94 wins. Texas Rangers 101 wins. So American League had 200-game winners. In the National League, the Braves with 108 wins, the only 100-win team in the National League, but the most wins in Major League Baseball in this simulated season. The Astros had 97 wins, and the Diamondbacks had 92 wins. And the Red Sox have the wild card in the AL, and the Padres have it looks like there might have to be a playoff game between the Padres and the Giants. So trying to see what I want to look for here. Finish today. Go to the standings. Yes, the Padres won. They go to the wild card. Now, playoff coverage. It'll be the Red Sox versus the Yankees, the Indians versus the Rangers, and the Padres versus the Braves, and the Diamondbacks versus the Astros. Finish today. Okay, we're going to play Game 1 in New York. Oh, I didn't want to play it. Okay. I don't want to play these games. So finish today. Yankees and Rangers won. Finish today. And the Red Sox and Indians both win to tie the series. The Braves beat the San Diego Padres, and the Astros beat the Diamondbacks. Finished today. Braves have gone up 2-0, and the Astros have gone up 2-0. Finished today. Red Sox are up and the Indians are up. Finished today. It's tied Boston, New York, Cleveland, and the Rangers. Padres get a game against the Braves, and Diamondbacks get a game against the Astros. So, finished today. Oh, the Padres tied the Braves, and the Diamondbacks and Astros are tied. So, this should finish the American League right here. And the Red Sox beat the Yankees. Okay, the Indians beat the Rangers, Padres, and Braves. Yeah, that's tomorrow. So, finished today. San Diego won and Astros won. Yeah, okay, so we want to go up to the league championship series. It'll be Boston and Cleveland and San Diego and Houston. So, finished today. Indians win. Finished today. Houston wins. It's tied. And Houston's has 2 games. Boston's up. Houston is sweeping the Padres. Boston has a 3-2 lead. Houston has swept the Padres. And it will be the World Series. Will be Boston and Houston. Remember, this is just a simulated playthrough. So, game 1. Let's play it. Houston Astros beat the Red Sox. Houston Astros beat the Red Sox. And are up 2-0 in the series. Finished today. Oh, the Red Sox beat the Astros in Houston. Finished today. Okay. It's 2-2. Boston couldn't win at home, and Houston's not being able to win at home. So, here we go. Game 5 in Houston. And it's 3-2 Boston. We go to Boston, where Boston hasn't been able to win in this simulation. There we go. The Astros beat Red Sox 5-3. So, 3-3, final game in Boston. Hampton versus Saberhagen. I'm going to simulate it. Oh, I thought I was going to watch it. The Red Sox won the World Series. So we will get out of this. Thank you very much if you watched this. It was just something I was curious to do. Not saving it or nothing.